Every year, the Pregones Theater organizes their annual music festival called Marches Music. And here sharing with us now is Yasser Tejada, band leader of Palotre, to tell us a little bit about this upcoming season and why it is so special this year. Yasser, thank you so much for coming to share with us.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here sharing with you.
Good, good.
Yes,
So
yes.
let's talk about this. March is music in the year 2018, and 2018, there's a whole lot of music going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of music going on at Pregones Theater, and I feel happy to be part of it with my group Palotre. It started this Saturday with Arturo Farrell, Latin jazz piano player, amazing, and it goes like all the week and the weekends too. So you guys can go to pregonestheater.org and check the whole program and get tickets there.
So this is a little special this year. We talked about the Afro-Dominican diaspora.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that.
Yes, my group is called Palotre, and we are specialized in doing Afro-Dominican music and doing arrangements, showing how the folkloric music of the countryside is done in Dominican Republic, and showing to the people that don't know much about it, how is the Dominican music more than merengue or bachata that you hear like in the bodegas here or the clubs. It's more than that, and it's a little bit deeper, and we try to show to the people and inspire younger generations that live here and live in the DR and live in Latin America, and that they want to know more about their traditions and the culture. Yes.
So we got a variety of different events, and I mean it kicks off obviously this Saturday. Talk to us about this Saturday's event.
So this Saturday is Arturo Farrell playing, but my group is playing next Saturday, that is March 10 at 8 p.m. at Pregones Theater in the Marches Music. And we have a really nice and complete show. We have couple dancers, we have a really nice set list, showcasing all the Afro-Dominican music, giving you a trip to all the regions of DR and showing a little bit of how this sounds.
Yeah,
And you can hear a little
I
bit.
mean our viewers are seeing and hearing a little bit of
Yeah,
this right now.
exactly.
Talk to us about what we're seeing and hearing.
Yeah, you guys watching the traditional way of playing a variant of merengue that is called peri peri. It's obviously African influence because you can see the drums that he's playing in the floor. And it's played in the countryside of Dominican Republic, especially in Villamella, that is the north of the capital. And when you go there, you think you are in Africa actually. Like it's like an amazing community, and they have this style of music called peri peri or merengue de palo echao. And we try to recreate this as they play it traditionally, with accordion, percussion, the dancers. I play guitar and I do what the accordion player do in the accordion. So I try to put it on the guitar. And we try to do a fusion with that, mixing it with funk, a little bit of jazz, like even a little bit of like rock. And we do a fusion to make this music more accessible for people that don't only like to hear the drums and the percussions, to make the music more accessible and to show the people the culture of Dominican Republic that still haven't been showed because of political stuff, the history, race.
Right.
This is low-class people that play this, so it's still marginalized.
And stereotypes.
Exactly.
Right. So you got an album out.
I have this album that is our first album. It was released in 2009. We are working on our next album that will be released in the summer of this year. So we working on that. I'm very happy. It's turning out pretty good, and it's showcasing everything I'm talking about the Afro-Dominican traditions.
Right. So how does the music make a difference? I mean, your music is definitely unique by nature. How does that make a difference? How do you feel it's making a difference?
I started feeling it because we've been playing a lot of shows in New York in different environments, and people seem to like it, and they're like, I didn't even know that this Afro-Dominican tradition. I didn't even know you guys have all these rhythms that happen there. So there's been an acceptance, and even more people get interested to know what are the rhythms, where they come from, and why, you know. So the acceptance has been great. Yeah.
So when people want to find out more about your music and your work, what do they do?
They can go to the website. It's palotre.net. So PALOTRE.net. And they can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere from the website.
So give us a little bit, because I mean, you're part of this music series at Pregones, and as I said, you know, you're gonna find them on Saturday, March the 10th. They'll be performing at Pregones. And talk about going on stage. Is there any nervousness? Do you feel any sense of, you know, the butterflies hit, or is it just like it just flows?
It just flows. It's like you, for example, probably before the program, you feel a little bit like, oh, what I'm gonna say today, I feel a little bit like this. Oh, yeah. But then when you are on air, that's it. That just happens. Yeah. You know, when you have the talent and you have the right crew around you, you know, the energy is there. You just go for it. Yeah. So it's the same thing.
Well, good. We want to let you know, as we said, March is Music 2018 at Pregones Theaters. It starts off this Saturday, and you can check it out Saturday at 8 p.m. But if we're talking about seeing Yasser, you can see him on Saturday, March the 10th, and Palotre, they'll be out, and guess what? They'll have the Afro-Dominican rock and funk in a special kind of way, inviting you also to take a look if you want to get his album. As he said, it's released in 2009, but it's still good, and a new one coming up soon, right?
Yes.
There it is.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming to share. Best wishes.
Thank you.
And I hope the people come on out and check you out.
Yes.
All righty. Yasser here with us.